Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, dear students. This is Mr. Ziad Rizq, the author of Zamagat, the quantitative part. This is a brief introduction to our GAT advanced course. Let's first introduce you to our book, how it was done. In 2001, I made the first edition. 2021, sorry, I made the first edition. Then in 2024 the second edition was released. The second edition includes the first edition in it. Then we made more, translate more questions, and all of them are just in the Zamagat 2 ebook, and which you have it in your account. Now let's go to what happened in Zamagat 1. We had tried questions after each chapter. Then we have modules from 1 to 9. These modules in Zamagat 2 made from 1 to 10. Just I distribute them. And I made some questions, videos, sorry, to explain these try it and modules in GAT 19. Then from modules in Zamagat 2 from 11 to 29. I made them, explained them in GAT Advanced 11 and in GAT Advanced 48. I think I collected all these and made them in your account in a course called GAT Advanced Pre-Recorded Videos. It is in your account. You will find it and see all these questions recorded. Of course, I'm talking about the quantitative part. Now, let's talk first very fast, go about the rumors that I have heard a lot these days. It is up to date. Tajmi'at are not in the book. That's not true. We are going to study and see how many tajmi'at are in the book in this course. And always I was asking questions who are saying this one, you don't have up-to-date tajmi'at. Then I'll ask them, tell me the questions that you have received in your exams and are not in the book. Unfortunately, they did not give me any question which is not in the book that they have received in their exam. Some teachers, they say, don't study Arabic Qudurat. They are not related. And I can prove that every question in their PDFs, it has its own original question in the Arabic Qudurat. All what I did in my GAT, I just translated Arabic tajmi'at, and I noticed after translating them that they are in also English tajmi'at. So qiyas is just simply translating from Arabic to English. Now, some people are saying don't study everything in Arabic. The question may come from certain years, and mostly they come from 2021. And I think now you know why they are saying they come from 2021, because Zamagat 1 was released in 2021. But remember, when did I write this book? When did I start writing this book? 2019, I think, or 18. I don't really remember when did I start. At that day, I started everything in Arabic that time, and I translated them from these years. And the Arabic books, they also translated from years before. So are they coming from certain years? I believe no. We don't know from where they come. They can change anytime. Qiyas has a stable exam modules that remain unchanged, impossible. They can change anytime, especially that some students are studying some certain PDF and they are saying we did not receive anything from that PDF. Yeah, sure. They will not receive if you just depend. Maybe your luck, you get everything from that PDF. It's your luck. But also maybe you may get nothing from that PDF. So the idea is to study everything, because nobody can think what will or know what you will get in your exam. I heard many students are saying most or half of my exam came from that certain PDF. Okay, what about the rest? You did not study well. That's why I know many students who joined many other courses and just came back to us. Alhamdulillah, we are going to explain everything that you may get. I will not say study only that on only that, because I'm not sure, maybe in Qiyas they can change. So we have to study and be ready for everything. All what I am going to tell you that, make sure and be confident that all questions in the book are translated and from tajmi'at, that sometimes students tell me directly. Sometimes I just translate, but I never made a question from my own, just to show that I have more questions. For example, some teachers, I notice them nowadays, are asking about radian measure. Oh my God, how come this radian measure come in the GAT? It will not come, don't worry. Mostly, I never heard about any question. Maybe maybe one question, but I'm not sure about it yet. If it comes, I will show you in this course that it comes or not. I'm going to talk about it if it really comes. Radian measure will not come in here. So it's not the idea that just to show you. I know that also one teacher is making a PDF. He doesn't know the difference between the length of the measure, the arc, and the measure of the arc. I noticed that he doesn't know that. That's why he is using the radian measure, because really he doesn't know the difference between these two concepts. And if he wants the length, no need to use the radian measure. If he wants the measure, he will use the radian measure if the question depends on that. Never mind, I don't care about any other. Okay, you should care also about what are you going to study, which inshallah will be really helpful for you if you know how to study the questions. Now, our course plan, that the advanced course plan here, we have similar questions. I made some similar questions that I have received via students, Tajmi'at. They are similar to the questions in the book, but sometimes have different idea or different numbers. I made a new book, but still we can solve them depending on the explanation, on the ideas in the book, similar or a little bit different, but the ideas are still the same. Yani if you, let me tell you something, if there is a different graph, doesn't mean that's a different question, different graph. Still, we are going to use a different, similar graph in the book. Still, the idea is the same. The triangle has 3 angles, and all of them, when you add them, is 180. So if you change 40 and 50 and asking about the third angle, and I ask about, for example, 20 and 60 and ask about the third angle, is it a different question? Of course, it is not a different question, just different numbers. Now, for the students who are saying that the book does not have the up-to-date tajmi'at, what I did here in this course, till now, I just made groups of tajmi'at that I saw in Telegrams groups, and teachers' PDFs are saying that they are in tajmi'at, okay, and made them groups from 1 to 16 up to now. Maybe I make them more groups. Everyone is saying that this question came, this question came. I look at the book and I find it in the book. That's why till now there is no third edition. Really, I don't feel that when you want to make a third edition, you need about 1,000 questions or 500 questions, not in the book. Till now, I did not see more than maybe 10 questions are not in the book. I just put them here. Okay, so these 10 questions, maybe I found them and I put them in the modules from 34, which are not in the book. You'll find them in your ebook in the course. So therefore, dear students who are saying that questions are not up to date in the book, this is our course, are from Tajmi'at, are in the book from the students. What is your homework? Your homework that you have all online quizzes. We are going to upload them as soon as they are ready. Sometimes after the class, sometimes after 2-3 classes, you'll find your homework quizzes. So I believe you should study these online quizzes. You have practice on them. Even they are in the book, but you have to practice to do the time management. So therefore, are you ready now for GAT? If you finish the book and the online quizzes, inshallah, 100% you are going to be ready for the exam and you will score a high mark, inshallah. So therefore, how many basic questions in the test? Again, this question, I'm going to say it. I did ask this question in the basic course. Now I'm going to ask it. Are you ready for the exam? And how many questions are in the test? Basic questions, really, I don't know. Maybe you're half, maybe 50% of your exam depends on the basic questions. So did you study the basic course with us? Please revise it. If you did not and jumped to the advanced course, it's your responsibility to finish Chapter 1. Don't go to the exam depending on the advanced course only. Please, you have to study the whole Chapter 1, which depends on basics, because really we don't know if you get questions from the. I know some students who get more than 90% of his question depending on the basic course. He was really lucky. Now I just want to remind you by the GAT strategies. Remember that you have to do the time management. Some questions needs less than 30 seconds, so please solve them very fast. It will help you a lot. Graphing, drawing, substitute numbers. We are going to do everything in this course, and elimination, backward. Don't leave any question. You have to guess. Don't leave any question. Remember that algebra include all of these. Algebra include all these, and it's really helpful for future exams such as SAT, Tahsili, such as SAT, digital, if you wanted. So algebra is helpful. And inshallah, you are going to ace your mark following all these strategies. That's all I think for this introduction, which inshallah you are going to score a high mark after this course, after practicing as well. Assalamu alaikum.